Bye-bye, motherfucker.
That just happened. 48,000 damage with one shot of the Thanatos. How did we do that? I'm going to show you. Oh god, I hope my math is correct. And oh god, I didn't line up the lines. Anyway, for context, this is all the numbers, all the math that came to my mind when I made this build. Anyway, let's get right into it. So our I better mention, if any of this is wrong, please do say in the comments, because I have never been that good at maths. Anyway, let's get right into this. So our normal Thanatos only does 3,500 damage. Therefore, with good old Fast and Furious, we get an extra 5 damage. Therefore, our Thanatos does 3,675 damage. Now, if we get Overkill aced, we get an extra whopping 75% damage on all weapons if we get a kill with a shotgun. Therefore, good old 6,431 damage comes into play with Overkill active per shot with a Thanatos, because 75% more than 3,675, which I'm hoping is correct, it adds up to 6,431. Therefore, boom, 6,431 damage, just like that, through the Thanatos, for a single shot as well. So then we get high value target, we get an extra 50% more of 3,675, which I'm hoping is correct, is 1,837. Therefore, that's if they're marked and 10 meters away, which is, if we add that together, that's like, we'll add that all together in a minute. But then we got Berserker, which is just double the Thanatos' original amount with Perfect Zerk, which we do have in the intro, which is going to be on, this specific fucking segment is going to be on after the intro. Therefore, we get 7,350 damage. We will talk about crits in a minute. So, yeah, if we add all three of those up, so Overkill, High Value Target, and Berserker, all add them up, we get 15,618 damage. Now, Helmet Popping, if we get that, I'm pretty sure this is how it works. Increase your headshot damage by 25%. Now, if I'm correct, 25% of 3,675 is 4,593. Therefore, if we haven't added that up yet, we'll add that up at the end. But on top of that, we got the headshot multiplier for Death Wish and above, which is 7.5. So if you times 3,675 by 7.5, you get 27,562, which I don't know if is correct, but I'm assuming it is, because doing it the other way also says, it's too long. Therefore, if I'm saying therefore that much, so we add our 27,562 damage with our helmet popping number of 4,593 and our overkill high value target and berserker number of 1,518. If we add all them together, we get 47,773 damage. Then we got the crit chance on top of that, which is basically, if I'm correct, how crits work in Payday 2. It's double damage, which we get a good old whopping 100 fucking thousand. Now, I didn't put that there because I couldn't be arsed. Therefore, let's get into the bloody skills because I hate fucking numbers. Yeah, I'm never dealing with numbers again. Anyway, we'll get into modifying the guns and the skills right now. So, in good old Mastermind, you want, if you're going to run this on Death Sentence 1 down and, Death Wish and Death Wish above, or Death Wish and you know what we mean, Death Wish, 1 down, Death Sentence, any of those difficulties, we're going to take good old Combat Medic and Quick Fix, both basic. Combat Doctor Ace, because we're running Anarchist on this. So therefore, having the 8 chances to restore your downs or your teammates' downs is just very nice. You're going to want Stable Shot, Marksman, Rifleman, Ammo Efficiency, all basic in the Sharpshooter tree. And then you want Aggressive Reload Ace because the faster reload is nice. Then you want Graze because the Thanatos is your main source of damage. Therefore, doing the extra damage around the enemies is just nice to have. You're going to want Underdog, Shotgun Impact, Shotgun CQB, and Overkill all ace in the Shotgunner tree. For context, Overkill, Shotgun, we'll get into the Shotgun when we get to modding the weapons. Amazing combo. legit said it. Well, I said the reason why we have it in the segment at the start of the video. Then Resilience Ace because screw flashbangs. That's what I'm going to say. Bullseye basic because you're running Anarchist and it's nice to have the 5%, well 5 armor come back every time you hit a headshot. Scavenger basic because it's ammo pickup range. Steady grip just for the accuracy. Duck and cover, parkour, inner pockets all basic because parkour and duck and cover just for movement speed. Inner pockets for the 2 concealment on your melee. Second wind, optical illusions both basic because, you know, we're going to need them just to get up to the low blow and high value target, both aced because low blow we're going to need it for the 27% crit chance. High value target aced because we need it for the marking damage. In Fugitive you want 9 lives aced just because the extra down is very nice. And you also want martial arts and blood. I think it's rust or blood frost, whatever you want to say. I don't actually know how to say this skill. Basic. And then you want Berserker Ace because it's practically double damage if you have Perfect Zerk. Now, let's get into the perk deck. I've already said we're running Anarchist because it's nice to have the lower health and the armor and the iframe for a brief second wherever the hell it is. Or the 2 seconds of invincibility when your armor breaks. We're going to be running Molotovs just so we can get Berserker. Nice pick because it's just high damage for 32 concealment. Doctor Bags because why not? 2-piece suit because it's the lowest armor and we don't have to worry about getting inner pockets aced for what's it called, getting the concealment. So yeah, we're gonna get on to the Thanatos. So with the Thanatos you want the CQB barrel so you can have 4 concealment. Then in the boost you want a concealment boost so you can have 5 concealment. In the gadget it doesn't really matter. I like to put combat laser module on, which is just a laser. That's all I'm gonna say. Then you want the titanium skeleton grip for the extra 2 concealment. So then, therefore, you'll have 7 concealment. In the that better mention is part of the Cartel Optics mod pack. In the secondary sight, you want the what's called 45 degree iron sight, which is a part of the Cartel Optic mod pack, just for an extra concealment point, free of charge. And for your sight, you're going to need the McShay weapon, well, not weapon pack, the McShay mod pack, and you want the Canison iron sight for an extra 2 concealment. Therefore, your Thanatos will have 10 concealment. And then we'll go into the Claire because this is where the build completely changes for the craziest part. So we're going to put Dragon Breath rounds on. We're going to put them on Dragon Breath rounds because they're just good, in my opinion. Then we're putting the Sawed Off barrel on for 10 concealment. And then we're all the way down at 63 concealment. Then we want the Dead Man Stock for another 10 concealment, and we'll be at 29. Then we put a good old-fashioned concealment boost on for the extra 1. Then we're at 26. And therefore, we hit a 27% chance to crit. Therefore, this is how you practically... Well, if all my maths is correct, this is how you one-tap Bulldozers in 2023. Now let's get on to one-tapping more dozers, shall we?
Got destroyed. Big guy Jack. Dozer out. Dozer. Dozer out. Bye bye.
Bye bye, motherfucker.
Dozer killed.